The first day at a new school is supposed to be nerve-wracking. For most people, it's about getting used to faces, figuring out hallways, and blending in. But for Maya, it felt like stepping into enemy territory. The buzzing corridors of Crestwood High were loud with laughter, the slam of lockers, and the endless chatter of teenagers who'd known each other their whole lives. She walked through it all with her backpack clutched tight against her chest, her head slightly lowered, her long black hair falling like a curtain that shielded her face. Her deep brown eyes scanned everything, not nervously, but with precision, like she was reading the room in silence. Maya had transferred from a small town 2 hours away. Her father was in the army, discipline ran in her veins, but she never bragged. Never showed it. She just listened, observed, and kept to herself. She wore a simple grey hoodie and jeans, nothing flashy, but that quiet confidence, the kind that comes from someone who's mastered control, often drew attention in the wrong way. It didn't take long for the school's self-proclaimed royalty to notice her. Tara, the loud, spoiled leader of the popular group, flanked by her two shadows, Bree and Nina. They walked through the hallways like they owned the place, their laughter sharp enough to cut glass. Tara's locker was a few steps away from Maya's assigned one, and when she saw the new girl setting up quietly, she smirked. "Hey," Tara said loudly enough for everyone nearby to hear. "Who invited Miss Ghost over here?" Bree and Nina snickered. Maya didn't look up. She simply adjusted her books, trying to avoid confrontation. "Oh, she doesn't talk," Bree added. "Maybe she's shy, or maybe she thinks she's better than us." Maya ignored it, but the crowd around them started to gather. That's what bullies loved most, an audience. Tara leaned in, eyes narrowing. "I'm talking to you, new girl. What's your name?" "Maya," she replied softly, still not looking directly at her. "Maya," Tara repeated mockingly. "Cute name. You know, Maya, in this school you don't just walk around acting invisible. You either fit in or you get flattened. Got it?" Maya finally looked up. Her eyes met Tara's, calm but sharp, the kind of stare that made Tara's smile twitch for just a second. "I'll keep that in mind," Maya said simply, then turned to close her locker. That calmness, that refusal to react, irritated Tara more than any insult could. She wasn't used to being ignored. So she decided to make Maya's day a spectacle. By lunchtime, the whispers had spread. The new girl dissed Tara. Tara's gonna make her pay. This is going to be good. Maya sat in the cafeteria corner, eating her plain sandwich quietly. A few curious students glanced at her, whispering, but no one dared to sit near her. She didn't mind. She was used to solitude. She'd trained for years in dojos, where silence was as important as breath. Her mother had been a Kata champion before she passed away. Maya still remembered the lessons her mother drilled into her every morning. Control the body, and the body obeys the mind. Lose control, and you've already lost. That memory flickered through her mind just before a loud tray crashed next to her. Her juice spilled across the table, seeping into her notebook. She looked up slowly. Tara stood over her, smirking, holding her own tray like a trophy. "Oops," she said, feigning innocence. "Guess I slipped." The cafeteria went quiet. Everyone knew this was deliberate. Maya stood up, calmly wiping her notebook with a tissue. "No problem," she said softly. "No problem." Bree laughed. "Did you hear that, Tara? She's too nice." Tara stepped closer, her face inches from Maya's. "You're new here, so I'll spell it out for you. When I talk to you, you react. You show some fear. Got it?" Maya's expression didn't change. "I don't do fear," she said, voice flat but steady. Tara's fake smile vanished. "We'll see about that." She shoved Maya's shoulder hard, making her stumble back into the table behind her. The crowd gasped. Maya steadied herself but didn't fight back. Her breathing remained even, her jaw unclenched. She picked up her bag and started walking away. "Yeah, walk away." Bree shouted after her. "Run to your little dojo or whatever." The word dojo made Maya pause for a moment, a flicker in her eyes, but she kept walking. She didn't want a scene, not yet, but the bullies weren't done. Later that day, after the final bell, Maya stayed back to grab her forgotten notebook. The halls were mostly empty, except for Tara, Bree, and Nina waiting near the lockers. The moment Maya appeared, they exchanged smirks. Well, look who's still here," Tara said, stepping out. "You got guts, new girl. Staying late? Or maybe you're just stupid." Maya sighed quietly, slinging her bag over her shoulder. "Move," she said calmly. That one word made Tara's smirk freeze for a second. "Excuse me?" I said. "Move," Maya repeated, her tone low but firm. Bree sneered. "Oh, you think you're tough, huh?" Before Maya could answer, Tara slammed her hand against the locker. Next to her head, the metal echoed sharply through the hallway. "You don't tell me what to do." Maya didn't flinch. She simply looked at the dented locker, then back at Tara. "You done?" she asked quietly. Tara's anger snapped. She grabbed Maya's hoodie and slammed her full force into the lockers. The impact echoed through the hall. Bree and Nina laughed, their voices bouncing off the walls. "Look at her." Bree yelled. She's scared now. But Maya wasn't scared. Her eyes were locked onto Tara's. Steady, unblinking. The air shifted. It wasn't visible, but it could be felt, like the calm before a thunderstorm. Tara pulled her arm back for another shove, but Maya's hand moved, fast, deliberate. She caught Tara's wrist mid-motion, twisting it slightly. Tara froze, her smirk collapsing into confusion. "Let go," she hissed. Maya released her, but the warning was there in her eyes. "Don't touch me again." Bree stepped forward. "Or what?" Maya turned her gaze toward Bree. "You don't want to know." Big words for a little girl, Nina mocked, taking a step closer. And that's when Tara, stung by humiliation, lost it. She lunged at Maya, both hands shoving with all her strength. The locker crash was louder this time, but when Maya's body hit the metal, something inside her finally